that will attract me. Why not?
No, I don't. No,
I
don't.
Well, I'm sorry, you're not in my head. I'm really sorry for that. You can't get into my head.
You are special.
I'm not the only one. They're obsessed women, as they're obsessed men. They're obsessed women. I'm sorry.
No. If you look at this version of the Quran.
Do you agree with what have been said?
I think that hijab come by nature, not by obliging a woman. It's my point.
Okay.
By nature, but why women don't wear hijab if it's nature? It comes by nature.
Because their nature changed.
Nature change. But
yes.
How do you mean? What do you mean about nature?
Well,
Sorry. Well, I give you the version of the Quran that زين للناس حب الشهوات من النساء والبنين والقناطير المقنطرة من الذهب والفضة. The Quran began with shahwat of nisa. Why the God began with because it's the most important shahwat. Do you get it?
Yes, women are the most important shahwat.
Why he does not mention the woman?
Sorry?
Why God didn't mention man in this version?
Only God knows.
yes.
Only God. But scientist religion knows because the show of Nisa is the most important than the man.
Okay. He's ready this week, Sam. Okay.
So we have been in a debate about hijab, and now every part of the debates will summarize what you have just said and prove to the other that they're said. Could you start, please?
We think that being a Muslim human being assists the completely following and applying of God's recommendations without asking for the benefits or disadvantages, because God knows and wants the best for us. And what we conclude about, when talking to you, that you may think that men also must wear hijab because his hairy legs and arms looks attractive for women, and that's completely against the human nature.
Well, first we'll start by saying that hijab has provoked a whole problematic these days, and of course it has bias and bias. You said that women showing parts of their bodies is attractive to men, and indeed it's said in the Quran. That's something we can't deny. But the point that we want to speak about is that we have to, depending on the circumstances we found ourselves in, we have to be able to stop our sexual willings and
Based on what you've heard, what would you say the side has presented to you? What seems reasonable about what they've said? Or unreasonable?
Please.
I think the whole point is reasonable because they're kind of lucky they have the Quran and Islam that approves that obligates women to wear hijab. So I think it was kind of difficult to find arguments against what they have said, but they've been good. They've been really good.
What do you think if you were going to put the argument and describe it in a sentence? What would it be? What against what?
let's say Quran. I'm sorry to say that. It's not something we should say. I said Quran against modernizations,
Hmm.
something like that.
Would you
I don't think
Make this-
modernization is the.
do you
Because-
no do you feel like this is what would you describe it as? What
No.
against what?
I think.
Just in simply like the same way Sarah
I
said.
think Moroccan culture against European culture.
Okay.
I think it's religion against mondialization.
Okay. Let's stop there for right now. Right. I think both sides were obviously giving some strong points. I don't really think she was suggesting men wear hijab for to hide her.
Yes, yes, yes,
Sorry,
yes, yes.
I just have one question, please.
Yes.
We're saying that the hijab is it can provoke problems.
Yeah.
You say that, but why are European people much better than us? Even
Much-
though
much better?
yes, they are better. They're more sophisticated than us. Why?
Because as simply as we are lazy persons, and God will not deceive someone who work to get something, whatever was his religion.
No, we're not. I don't think we're lazy
Sorry.
people. Don't speak about yourself.
What research first?
I didn't finish my. I
Yeah,
still haven't
so-
spoken about my point. We're not lazy people. We are stuck in the trivial things. So we don't work
What's-
on the major problems that are here in our society. I'm sorry.
Okay.